Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last episode we did the trial for the trial for only to realize we need one more day for the trial and we're gonna do another investigation. Yes, let's continue on blah 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 blah. December 27, 2:11 p.m. Wright and Cole law offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Memory of a crime that I committed. Memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. He never takes someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? Fucking Larry Butts, what are you doing here? What do you think of my performance today? I am swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh, me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two? I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is just pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But where I'm sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, you can tell how he's really telling the truth about that night. Nick, I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? But actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was this when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. Ow. You saved me, Miles. And Larry, they saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? Bunny! Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial? What? Dankenrump a class trial? A class trial? The class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade, a kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, but $38 is still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I've been coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. A trial? So the next day, we had a classroom trial with me as a defendant. And I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you, thief! Get our money back. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're gonna play anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my eraser. Blah, blah, blah. The yappers. Need my 50 cents. Jesus. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boys whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Everything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles. Young Edgeworth. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, that boy is innocent. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need the proof. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh. This is how it is. Everyone's ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. They say he didn't do it, and so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence. Manipulating testimonies. Covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me. And I believe in him. He's in pain. And no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you out because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Nick. We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if that's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It may very well be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who and what he is. I settled for who. Guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright. go to the pit. Let's go to the park.
Hey pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by the time the trial tomorrow, come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe is active today.
Oh, and one other thing. Eek! No one could go into the woods today.
The woods? Where Lotta was camping?
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Alright, let's go to the boat rental shop. Let's hope we don't get jumped. Huh, the steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worried about Mr. Edward to show up for work. Now, caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem!
Not like clearing it, throw it anywhere.
Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Oh, the days of my youth. Like the scent of my fresh lemon, you see.
Stop talking about how old you are and talking about your youth. Fucking old people. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edward's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. From what I saw from today's trial, Edward should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
Find anything, I'll come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Nobody's home.
Hello? Hello? Squawk?
Hey, it's Polly. When are your owners gone, Polly?
Hello? Hello? Squawk?
I can't believe you run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello? Hello?
Again. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Wait a second. What is it? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228, squawk?
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. Sure there isn't any money in there? Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be value in there. Not so sure. Hey, Nick, let's see what's in there. Maybe a clue or two. One thing here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. Just a handwritten, very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why wouldn't Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. It also says this is your last chance. Now it's time to get your revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. No! This really belonged to him. Hauling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Who sent it, though? That's the question. Means, Nick. I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. The thing is, whoever gave instructions for the caretaker is the real culprit. When he killed Robert Hammond, he called out Edgeworth. He was following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. I guess we move back. We found a very great clue. But the problem is we're gonna need more. Let's talk to Edgeworth. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, alright. I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who can really remember. It probably only mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed one bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad, and now you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Wait. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got himself off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago. The 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, all we suffered was oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been in sound mind and due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence and innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know from the courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all of the cases he was left taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible that some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does in his job is find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, what if you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow? He's right, no need to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. We found this! I'm hoping... Edgeworth, you see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who was that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man, not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself? And Robert Hammond? It also says, this is your last chance. This has to do with the case 15 years ago. I just know it. It has to be someone that I don't think Robert Hammond really shot, you know. I mean, Yanni Yogi. The Yanni Yogi thing. I don't think he really he really shot his father. If they were trapped in the elevator, why would he shoot him? Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? No way. It's really him. 15 years ago. Yogi. The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at that time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The earthquake? Yep. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us on that little box. We became unsettled.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet, I say quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused him temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh? Isn't that strange? The letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether I should tell you. I mean the nightmare. The nightmare I had. A memory of a crime I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's about my dream about my father's killing in the dark. Yep.
You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out!
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. Okay?
I can't breathe! You're using up my air!
What?
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Ah,
What are you?
Stop breathing my air!
No, father. He's attacking father. And I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the day, the court or the bailiffs. The days I picked up the pistol. In the days I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. And with that scream, I awake. The bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Nani? If you think about it this way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. There's someone else who knows about the DL6 incident? Maybe. There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. Okay, let's try to think for a second. I guess, alright. I think what we have left is the Grossberg Law Offices in criminal. Let's go to Grossberg. Maybe he knows. Yeah, he knows something about DL6.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg. Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
I'm messing up the lines, guys. Sorry. No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. So Edgeworth definitely shot his own father?
It's only a dream, only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, why do you look so troubled,
Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, you want to frame him for murder. This leads to the surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth drew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
Wait, if he just drew the pistol, the gun wouldn't have shot. That makes no sense. That's what I think, but I guess that's what he thinks. No, I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. He sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Just as his last chance, of course, with the statute of his limitations so close.
What do you know about Edward's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. He may have had one peer now, but now that I think about it, your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was a very disapproving of Miss Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma's an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. As a result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And he died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the spirit medium... Police called a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgar, and I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. So, her mom was related to the DL6 incident. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right, everyone thought that she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it seems the only one who lied was Gregory Edward's ghost. Gregory Edward must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edward's dad lied to protect his son?
It's the only possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
So the father was protecting the son, and after that, her mom was called a fraud. That's very interesting indeed. Let's see if you know about this.
Oh, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
His own sake.
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he found his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough.
Oh, the press and the public hate him after that?
Wait,
what is it?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Why would Miles write this? Yanni Yogi? No way Yanni Yogi's the person being called. Is it really Von Karma? That's random. But well, that's the only that's the only answer that makes sense. Could it be Manfred Von Karma?
Von Karma, why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure. It just came up.
Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure.
Why? Wait. If he forged this to Yanni Yogi, did he really want to frame Miles Edgeworth for this? Just for this? I think, okay, this is my theory, but I think Von Karma knows something about the DL6 incident. I'm sure of that. I need to be sure and get more info, but like, I'm pretty sure.
I used to see it all the time on the court reports.
Nani? But that means the one who told Miss Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
If he truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edward hadn't accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press up to the point where the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edward's past like that? Do you think this is gonna be a last resort for the for the trial? Even Mr. Edward thought it was a nightmare.
That I do not know. I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be asking to satisfy the grudge against Gregory and Edward by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory in court, and Von Karma didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened there? So, I was wondering about that. If freaking... If Gregory was the defense attorney, who was the prosecutor, and it had to be Von Karma. Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edward accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he had lost the trial, Mr. Edward's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edward dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? It's an unusual event for a man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecution. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have just strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? Wait a second. No way. Did he want revenge? But I need decisive evidence. I can't prove that theory. What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up the DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edwards pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edward's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edward admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. There's more to that case. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I take the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. December 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Ow. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Oh, it's you. Don't think the Gumshoe will be coming back today. Who's staying out late looking for someone? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. You were wondering if you could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there, but I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. He can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he's just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Why? What are you trying to do? Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing he isn't here. Von Karma. Wait, why is that open? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. Label says, Unsolved Cases, Evidence. Unsolved Cases. Nick, the file for DL6, it's complete. Oh, no. What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma? You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? Are you serious? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edwards' defense team. Defense team? Ahem, I beg your pardon. You see, I rather remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I could see how this guy was Edward's mentor. Mr. Edward's still your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? Grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect record. Trial record. So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear defensor, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, you certainly must understand. You will know that what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 in court tomorrow. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the time to bring it to me. You saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, don't you worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No! Don't... No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Maya! Out of my way. Ah! You motherfucker! God, I hate Von Karma. He got us. The letter, gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter, did you take it? Huh? Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woke up at all. Maya? Urgh. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Why would she take the bullet? Or why would Von Karma need the bullet? I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh god, I can't wait for the trial. Next episode. Oh god, this is gonna be a big trial. Oh man. This is gonna be a fucking big trial. But yeah, I'm really liking this trial. It's a really good trial. And yeah. So yeah. this ends off today's episode. It's only nearly 45 minutes long, so next time on Phoenix Wright Eats Attorney, we're gonna be finishing out this trial once and for all, and hopefully we can prove Von Karma wrong in court and get Edgeworth innocent. And I'll see you guys all next time.